I'm recording this on January 5th, 2021. I hope everybody is still strong with their New Year's resolutions, whatever they may be. I want to make a cautionary tale about a resolution mishap that I had 17 years ago now. I was 16 years old, and like a lot of people, I made a resolution on New Year's Day to lose weight. It's a bad resolution. Go watch my other video about resolutions, about why you shouldn't make that one. Okay, whatever the case is, I made it. Well, a couple months into the resolution, one day I had gotten myself too hungry, and before I knew it, I ate an entire bag of potato chips. Maybe they were corn chips. I can't remember the exact detail, the exact brand. But I kicked myself after I ate it, and I realized that I allowed myself to get too hungry. And so I changed course. I thought that if I would just keep myself full 24/7, never allowing myself to get hungry, I could have better control of what I was going to eat next. So the following day, I walked out to the grocery store to see what was the safest food that I could eat, basically unlimited amounts of. And I went out and I got about 40 or 50 bananas, and I was eating multiple bananas every hour, but I never allowed myself to get hungry again. And I told myself that would only be a stepping stone. Once I could master eating only healthy foods, I would cut back on the health. So it would be a two-step program, right? When I was 16 years old, I was eating, let's say it was 5,000 calories worth of junk food every day. I wanted to switch first to eating 8,000 calories of healthy foods first, and then I could cut that back to 2,000 calories worth of healthy foods. It was kind of like stages. I'll let you pause the video to think about what happened in actuality. The problem is I did stage 1 perfectly. I never did stage 2. And that wouldn't have been a problem because I actually got away with it for many years. Even though I was eating thousands and thousands of calories worth of healthy foods, I never became overweight again. I also got a lot of exercise afterwards. But the problem wasn't being overweight. The problem was that I developed major binge eating problems, and it caused me a lot of social problems in my life. I lost a job over it. I lost 2 girlfriends over it. I lost my respect for my family members over it. And it at the beginning of the crisis, I remember correctly, I was talking to my mom on the phone, and she was concerned about me not having toilet paper, mask, and hand sanitizers, bleach, and all that. Actually, I was making bleach at home with electrolysis, but I was more concerned about where I was going to find my favorite healthy foods. And I had a favorite brand of kielbasa sausages, and I went out to our local grocery store, and they were sold out. And I went to another one, they were sold out, and I became an insane mess. At the same time, I didn't have toilet paper at home. That didn't bother me. I didn't have bleach at home. I was making that with electrolysis. We didn't have hand sanitizer. I had a batch that was already brewing at home. It didn't bother me. But the fact that I didn't have kielbasa sausages was going to kill me. That's when I really woke up to how far my binge eating problems had taken me down. So my point is that anything you use as a stepping stone to get to your goal, you got to make sure it actually takes you down that path, right? So for example, right now, I got to be a little bit more cautious that I don't make the same mistake. This year, I'm making a resolution to get over my fear of loud noises and flashy environments. I have a hard time going to, like, let's say fortunately we haven't been able to do this for a year, but loud holiday parties or casinos or movies or concerts. I have a hard time going to those things. Now you might wonder, what's the big deal? You could just go to the Rockies or go to the beach. The big deal is that a lot of times I miss out on networking with my colleagues because they want to go to these events, and I bet I miss out on a lot of professional opportunities there. And so I'm thinking next year, I'll probably, assuming it's safe in terms of COVID, I'll take a trip to Las Vegas. I like it because this past year I learned how to order food into my apartment. So I'll have it all set up on my phone, and I'll take the trip to Las Vegas. And if things get too wild, I can always go back to my hotel and go to Instacart, and that's good. But my stepping stone this time has been to go to the bowling alley during the busier hours. We have a Thunder Extreme event. So when I thought of that as my stepping stone, I remembered what happened the last time I tried to have a stepping stone and how miserably it failed. But this one I'm not too concerned. If I end up liking going to Thunder Extreme, I can network with a lot of people there. I need to mingle with people from all walks of life too. But I gotta be careful because of what happened 17 years ago. It took me 17 years to correct. To finish off the two-step program with step 2 this past year. But I'm pleased that it's finally done with. Thanks for watching.